When I was growing up, I grew up in Texas actually. And for me, I think one of the biggest things I've always missed about that was being able to ride. So it's like a ton of childhood memories. Gosh, I want to say a year and a half ago now, I should talk myself into getting a horse. And I haven't done that since I was a kid. So now I have this big, huge baby Huey of a horse. He's almost 16 hands, and he's gorgeous, and he's 4 years old, and he's a really, really pretty paint horse, and he's my sanity. So when I'm stressed out, or I have had a really bad day or a tough day at work, or even a great day at work, because I have a lot of great days, I come out here and, man, this is like my zen. I come and play, and I hang out in the woods, and I take the horses out, and I'm learning how to rope. There'll be no laughing about that, because I really suck. But yeah, so it's super fun. I really, really enjoy it. And this to me is so perfect Colorado, because it's not just mountains, it's beautiful trees, and I don't know, just neat places to ride. So I ride up and down the river, and I take my pony. So I travel, oh God, okay, so you wanna know how much I travel, holy crap. It like totally depends on the race season and then what tour stops I do, but so when I'm not traveling, I'm over here hanging out, and then I'll also, you know, obviously I work, I've got a advertising agency, and it's a high stress job. So I use this to relax in between the trips and whenever I need to get a quick break, because I don't have time anymore now to race. I actually used to ride tons, ride jet skis tons, but you know, I gotta ride something, gotta do something. So doing the horse thing, but yeah, I travel, so it depends on the year. This year it'll probably be about 8 months. I'll be on the road 8 months this year. So, love it. Kenny's the brown and white one. I actually got a horse given to me, and that's Chick, and she is, oh my God, that girl. She is can I cuss on this? Do you guys mind? Okay, she's a bitch, but she is such an awesome horse. I mean, she's such an awesome horse. But watch, I'll show you. Watch this, watch this. So I'll go up to Kenny, and Kenny, see how sweet he is? He's like, oh, Mom, I want to hang out with you. Watch, see? She's already like, okay, you have anything to eat? No? Nothing to eat? I'm out of here. That's my mare. And not just a little bit out of here. Oh, she's like the perfect antisocial. He, on the other hand, he's little buddy. He's super happy. He's very gregarious. He loves people. He's very laid back, as you can tell. I'm like 5'4", and he's like, good luck getting on me, Mom. So I got him from, oh my God, one of my best friends. I have known her since I first moved to Colorado. Her name's Phyllis, and she's always raised paint horses. She's always raised paints, and man, I fell in love with him. I stopped by to see her on the way back from a Reno race, actually. It's one of the pro watercross tour stops. I had gotten 2 speeding tickets, by the way. So pissed. And I had told Phyllis I wanted to stop by and just hang out with her a little bit. I was actually going to go ride. And I saw him being worked in the pen. Oh my God, I love him so much. You're the bestest ever. I love you. Not only do I see the drama happening on the track, but I have to translate the drama. But I also have to translate it in a way that the people listening or watching understand it, because it's, you know, watercross racing has got so many little idiosyncrasies to it, just like any sport. And sometimes it's really tricky because a lot of times the guys don't know. You just waited for me to get over there, didn't you? You're so pretty. a lot of the times people don't know when they watch it what they're really watching. And I don't know, I think one of the things I love about this is that so much of what these athletes do is imperceptible. It's just, it's very hard for them to perceive because there's subtleties. There's a lot of subtleties. I mean, you know, they're boat checking people on these turns and, oh my God. I mean, it's like taking a class sometimes watching some of these pros. McCluggage, perfect example. I mean, it's one of the guys we'll be watching this year. I mean, that guy could do a school on how to shut somebody down coming into a turn. I mean, he's just ridiculously talented. But if you don't know he's doing it, you'd never see it. You'd just never see it. And he grew up in surf. Like his first love's always been surf. And particularly when you watch him in surf, those little things that he does, like how he'll pre-hop a wave. So he'll set the wave up, basically. So you got this wave curling at you, right? It's intimidating. My God, you're about to get swamped. And so he'll pre-hop. So what he'll do is he'll push his weight back to the back of the boat, and he gets the front of the boat up, and he'll pop it, and then he'll hit the gas. All perfectly timed, mind you, right? He'll hit the gas, and then he's up over the wave. And it looks to you like, oh, wow, that's so cool. He just bunny hopped that. Do you know how hard that is to learn? It is really, really tricky, these moves these guys do. Of all the motorsports, right, these things have no brakes, and most people don't think of that. Like, there's no brakes on a jet ski. So if you miscalculate coming into a turn, and you've got a field full of riders like we do on these first turns, you know, they're all coming in together, and if you're not paying attention to what you're doing, I mean, it is a real dangerous sport in that regard. Riding with my friend Cindy McKenzie, and I'll never forget Cindy. Okay, you're gonna watch me get on. God, this is embarrassing. Yes, my horse is way taller than me. Cindy had this awesome horse named Wolf, and I so wanted this horse. Oh my God, you're amazing. And I had a little short horse. Good news was it was really easy when you fell off, which I did quite a bit. But yeah, Cindy and I would just go out for hours and hours and hours. In fact, I'm going to blame her for me having a horse now, actually. Because 2 years ago, on the national tour, it is weird how so much of the racing's impacted my life. But I went down and visited her, and I hadn't seen Cindy in, 10 years. And I went down and visited her, and what do? We go riding, because she's got horses. So I got the bug again. So I'm going to blame Cindy McKenzie for Kenny. She was actually one of the first people that I shared pictures of him with. Be a little bit since I am about to take off, since I'll get to see him, but my last little bit of horsey time, but I still get a lot of horsepower coming at me pretty quick, right, Billy? Are you telling me a story? I see. You're a better announcer than I am, jeez. God, I remember racing. And the first race, especially if you're going to do a long tour, the first race can tell you so much about, you know, it tells you about your prep, right? And it tells you about how ready you are. It tells you a lot about your boat. This first race is going to be a big thing for these guys. The other thing is, you know, you get an opportunity, it's going to be your first shot this year to take a look at who you're up against, right? But make no mistake, you know, tour races they're grueling. It's not just one race. You don't just get to, you know, pull off a win or a podium in one happy shot, right? Like you're dating a girl. You don't just get to date and then you're in, right? It's a journey. So these guys, I have no idea why I came with that analogy, by the way. But these guys and girls, it's going to be grueling. And it's really interesting to watch the energy at the different tour stops. First tour stop's going to be pretty, I would guess, typically, the first tour stop is pretty frantic. This is my last little bit of horsey time before I got to go get packed. Oh God, I got to go get packed. Jet. And then I'm off. I'm off to Pensacola. I know, right? You're exhausted just thinking about it. This is where I think, actually, like, whenever I need to make a big decision, whenever I need to learn how to talk, whenever I need to make a big decision, or or if I just need to relax or calm down, I'll come out here. And a lot of times I come out here at night. Like, I feed the horses at night, and then I'll just come hang out and have a glass of wine or wine cooler or beer or whatever. I don't really drink beer. Just saying. Just some of the boats we used to race, you know, a long time ago. But of course we still have to have them. So that was one of the boats I used to race. I don't race anymore, but I don't think you ever stop being a racer, honestly. Even if you don't actually race, you still have that in your blood. I always will. I know, and I think a lot of those guys do. I can't tell you how many people will stop and then come back and come and race again. In fact, one of the defending champions, Billy Dearman, same exact deal, man. He took a couple of years off and, you know, raising a family and come back, and he's killing it. He's just doing great. Also, by the way, did an Ironman. So he's in pretty ridiculous shape. Something that I am actually gonna have to do this year. So here's my deal. I am so upset that I'm allowing myself to get out of shape so bad, but you know, work just catches up with you, right? So I've been doing this desk job in the advertising thing for so long, and I quit racing, and now, man, it's driving me crazy. So you guys all gotta help me. This year I am gonna get in shape, get my weight back, and if I can do that, I'll actually even race Kylie Elmers, because she keeps taunting me. I saw Kylie in Sharjah this year, which is right by Dubai. And she was like, you have to come race. And I'm like, I have to lose 30 pounds first. Like, lose a ton of weight, get in shape. I'd go race her though. She'd kick my ass, but I'd race her. I have an advertising agency. That's what I do. That's my love, my big passion. You want me to tell you the other thing, don't you? No! I DJ, but I don't tell anybody I do. I just do it under a different name, and I do mixes. And no, I'm not telling you who it is. But yeah, I like to, like, secretly, I like to DJ. But I don't want anybody to know because I really suck at it bad. And I love the advertising tons. So that's what I do. I mean, that's the love of my life. It's really fun. This is you can't shoot this. Oh my God, you're actually gonna shoot this. Please don't. You just shoot that part right there. The dog. Okay, alright, so it's not all going, I know, but so I like to lay everything out. So I'll lay everything out and then I'll and then from there I'll pack out. This is embarrassing. But yeah, that's what I do. So I'll lay everything and I have to go through everything. So I'm still really far behind, but and then I decide what goes and what doesn't go. So clearly a couple of bathing suits will have to go, and a couple of my work shirts and my fins and my mask. Wait, where's my mask? So this will for sure be going, because as you know, to be a good jet ski announcer, you need to be able to handle all conditions. I have to be up tomorrow. For more than likely, I'll be up at 3:30 a.m. and the flight's at 6 a.m., which is ridiculous, to be quite honest. But you know what? I'm going racing, and you know what? You got to be committed if you're going racing. I probably should be committed. Is really more like it. So yeah, I'll be on a flight at 6 a.m. for Panama City Beach, which should be pretty awesome, considering I will be the whitest white person there. Just saying, like bright white. Oh shit, sunscreen. That's what I needed.